You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
Welcome to another exciting Eclipse show, I guess. this is the first and it'll probably be the only Eclipse show that we have.
The last one was in 2017 and was off air right before he came back on air or something. So yeah, probably the first and the last Eclipse show we're gonna have. So enjoy it. Welcome back to another episode of the Epiphany Media Podcast. For those of you that's listening to the audio version, we ran a video that showed the coverage coming across the United States, and what states, what areas would have 100% coverage, 75% coverage, etc. So if you haven't gathered by now, we're talking about the eclipse, the solar eclipse.
Yeah. See, when I was hold on, can you hear me? Can you hear me when I'm talking, or do I got to get closer?
No, we get here.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I remember at least two other eclipses, that happened, but it has never been a totality eclipse, for me in Cleveland. I think the last one was like 1840 or something.
Yeah, I definitely don't know the last one that we had our way, like in our area. It's been a long time. I do know that. But we had one in 2017, but it definitely wasn't near us. It was more. Actually, it went across the long way of the country. So yeah, like California, Nevada, Kentucky. It went that way, and it was south of us. But we definitely here in our area. It's been a forever minute.
Mm-hmm. I remember it was a lunar eclipse that happened. This had to be around 2015, 16, 14, something like that. If I'm not mistaken. But I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. Even 2017. I mean, clearly it was out of our zone or whatever. But I didn't even look up. I don't think. I just remember the videos of watching Trump look into the sun with no glasses on.
Man, I said, hey, don't do that. I seen a video that somebody who did that, and they had a black spot in their vision for like 6 weeks.
And if it's only 6 weeks, then that person's lucky because It could really scar and mess up your retina, burn the lens. You know what I'm saying? Permanently, if pop. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't don't do that. There's like a 2 hour period where you're not even supposed to look up in the sky. And I know people are gonna be doing it because it's gonna be, progressively the moon's gonna be progressively overshadowing the sun, but there's like a 2 hour window where you ain't supposed to be looking up.
Yeah, put your glasses on, man. Well, no. Let me clarify that. Put your
I'm about to say, yeah.
Eclipse rated glasses on and enjoy it. I mean, but hopefully we can see it, man. I don't watch it. I just feel like it's gonna be ruined. Like all this build up, and Cleveland is gonna be Cleveland at the end of the day.
Well, if something happened this time, I'm gonna blame all the tourists that we're gonna have in town. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm blaming. If something was to happen, we don't got the best track record of being on our best behavior, but every once in a while, every once in a while is more of a Michigan thing, like ruining Christmas in July or something. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't us. Every once in a while.
Hey, hopefully it's a good eclipse to watch, and hopefully that the Guardians get a good win at the end of the day. That might be wishing for too much because opening day and winning, they don't go together in the Cleveland.
How about it? Not in this town. Not in this town for sure. What? I guess we should talk about the differences since you brought up a lunar eclipse. You want to talk about the differences first between a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse?
Well, as we know, a solar eclipse is the moon covering the sun. But a lunar eclipse is that the sun covering the moon? I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing that's what it is.
Yeah. So, like a solar eclipse is the moon passing between the sun and the Earth, causing the sun to be blocked, completely, or causing the sun to be blocked by the moon from our perspective. And then a lunar eclipse would be when the Earth passes directly between the sun and the moon. So you have a projection of Earth on the moon's surface, which is incredibly less exciting because you're just able to look up and you're able to see a shadow on the moon, and you're like, oh, that's cool, but it's a fucking shadow. Like, who cares? So that's the difference, though.
Hey, so I've been hearing a lot of conspiracy theories about, like the aliens are having a meeting in space or something. So
that's hilarious. I don't know if I've heard aliens, but not that they having a meeting. That's funny.
I heard a lot of different things.
That's funny.
So do you think it has to do, it's inevitably will happen because, planets are rotating and eventually they'll line up, etc., or is it some government conspiracy to hide something? There's always a conspiracy with whatever may happen, and I'm just thinking outside the box here.
So I think so the ones that I've heard has been like some type of an alien connection, some type of a government connection, always a cover up, something. I've heard apocalypse, like it's the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? And I've heard it's like this is the start of a new awakening, a new spiritual journey starts, during this eclipse. It's just planets rotate. Like I don't even know. Like, I feel ridiculous even talking about conspiracies because we still got people that think that the Earth is flat. Like we still got people that think that the Earth or the universe revolves around us. You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff is just like y'all are imbeciles, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I just I don't understand it. Like it's just a matter of if you walked around anything, eventually you'll line up with something else. You'll line up with that thing and something else behind you. I don't care what it is. Like eventually it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? So how is this like how is this even a thing that's worth a conspiracy? I don't get it, man.
Like maybe they're changing, the high intensity LED bulbs on the sun or something like that.
Yeah, they gotta block it out for a little bit.
You know,
Which is fine for us in Ohio and all the states that we listed at the beginning of the video. But what about the people on the other side of not the other side of the world, but like on the other parts of the country where they won't get blacked out and they'll just see the sun. It'll just be a normal sun. What about those people?
well, as you saw in the intro video, I mean,
it wasn't every state. Every state wasn't. What about Canada? Like you know how big Canada is, or Alaska. Alaska wasn't on the list.
well, I mean, it has to be some partial, the partial. Hold on. Let me. Oh, hey, I'm playing wrong video. I can't. I'm messing up here. I'm new here.
Hmm.
So look, at least some of it is covered. So maybe
They only got to change the bottom half in some areas, and they got to change the top half in some areas.
they got
Like
smart
right now,
scientists to know, when they can go in and do what they're supposed to do.
oh, so 2017 they had to change some of the bulbs. That's why we wasn't on the list. Now this time we on the list because they got to change the other half. I get it. Shit, fuck it. I'm with it. Let me see. I wrote down some of these things. It was like, so people were saying that like it's good for contacting extraterrestrials. Extraterrestrials. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like the aliens gonna be watching us from behind the eclipse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So because it is so the interference that would the interference that would normally block the communications with the sun interference being nulled for a little while, that their communication can get through, or our communication can get through to the aliens. Even though solar eclipse happen all the time, it doesn't matter where in the world it happens. But whatever. They're gonna be watching us from the shadow of the moon, I guess. Like I don't understand it. I don't fucking get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
I mean, regardless, it's an event that you should tune in for, I guess, in the sky. What if? Hey, but look, what if the glasses allow you to be able to get hypnotized by the aliens, putting some type of trance on you or something?
So the glasses are allowing you to be hypnotized. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm just throwing more and more conspiracies out here because like how I sound right now is how some people sound talking about what's really going on, or what they think is really going on. In my opinion, just the the moon is blocking the view of the sun. That's in my opinion.
That's literally just it. Like it's not even a real phenomenon because it happens all the time. Now, where on the earth it happens, I would say all the time, but it happens decently enough that it's not even like it shouldn't even be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it just shouldn't be a thing. But it is. So I don't know what would happen now for all the conspiracy theorists or whatever. What was what would you do? I guess if nigga, aliens popped up after the thing. Like, or it went dark, and then fucking Independence Day happened. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it depends on what type of aliens are we dealing with, because
The
it's a different.
Independence Day aliens, nigga. Independence Day.
I mean, we
The
survived
ones
that.
that had the squid shit, that shit was weird. Yeah, but Will Smith old now. You know what I'm saying? You can't say it was twice.
Now, what's that movie? Quiet Place. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Or
Now we
bits and
got
pieces. Not the I know the plot and stuff, but yeah.
okay. Now, if those aliens came, I would be terrified because you telling me you just got to be quiet. Like I'm talking super quiet, or else they'll find you. And then the way that they were killing people was just crazy.
Better learn sign language.
Learn sign language.
Learn sign
Like
language.
you can't shoot a gun. Like I mean, I don't want to ruin the plot of the movie, but there's only one thing that you can do.
That old ass
And
movie.
huh?
I said that old ass movie.
Was
You
it
ain't
quiet?
seen it by now. The second one, yeah, it's
The
Quiet Place
third one
2,
is
but
the third one is about to come out.
well, if you ain't seen the first one, then you ain't gonna ever see it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good movie. Check it out. But I don't want to spoil it for the people who haven't. I don't want to be one of them type of people because I hate when people do that
That's funny.
to me. But yeah, it's only one way to destroy them, and I don't even have that type of. I don't have that technology. I don't even own it. I know you do. Like you own it.
Hey,
I'm gonna give you a hint. You listen to the games on it.
I listened to the games on it. Oh, it wasn't like AM though or something. Like it was like a certain frequency or something.
Yeah, a certain frequency, and then she put it on like a loudspeaker to make it like crazy loud. And
Yeah. What? Yeah, I got old, but I don't got nothing to hook them to. It's just an old ass radio. You know what I'm saying? Got shit to listen to. You better get in your car and you turn the speakers up immediately. Nigga, you remember? It's kind of off topic, but the way to kill him was music and stuff was Mars Attacks. Remember Mars Attacks, nigga, from the 90s, like 1990 whatever. With nigga Jim Brown was in the movie and
with the big brain heads,
big dumbass. Yeah, it was crazy. Fucking Mars Attack. It's funny though because the way to kill him was to play like old people music. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't take it. Pause. Like they couldn't help themselves. So what would you? I mean, what? All right, so let's go through some more conspiracy theories because I'm interested. I got a question at the end. So what about a government conspiracy, a government cover up conspiracy in terms of the eclipse?
but for what though? What would they draw attention from? They want everybody to look in the sky for what? Like, why?
Man, so before I even read the one that I wrote down, because one I heard like a couple of days ago, it was so ridiculous that I immediately dismissed it. But somebody's like, yeah, they trying to like they got us focusing on Diddy because so we don't think about the eclipse. You know what I'm saying? What they're trying to hide in the eclipse. And I'm like, look at what? What are you talking about? Puffy of all people, like Puffy is the reason that nigga, Puffy is the distraction. Come on, man.
First of all, it's not much of the distraction because it's just. I mean, I know it probably happened, but it's just so unbelievable, and the stories are so hilarious that I can't even take it serious right now. Because you telling me, you telling me this man blew up Kid Cudi's car, had drug mules, had sex trafficking going on in his $100-something million mansion, rape rappers.
Sex trafficking women and raping rappers. It's fucking diabolical, man. nigga, sex trafficking women and raping male rappers though. Like, nigga, come on, man.
And taking them shopping afterwards. Like,
man,
ain't no way.
nigga. I'm all for I don't even know. I can't even defend. Like, nigga, come on, man. Like, what do y'all think? What are y'all thinking out there, man? Come on now. Like, come on now,
Uh,
nigga. That puppy shit crazy. Anyway, but that's what they said. That so I heard that. And I'm like, it was so, like I said, so crazy. I immediately like, I can't even process thought with this comment. Like, I refuse to. But it was something like, so the one I wrote down was, they suggested it could be a cover up regarding like the true nature of Eclipse or whatever, saying that like it's man made and that they can do Eclipse whenever they want to. So they use this as a distraction to get everybody looking up, so they can do other stuff. I don't, other stuff underground, I guess, because you're not looking down. I don't fucking know, but that's what it was. It was like the same way they man make hurricanes and they man make these natural disasters and stuff. You know what I'm saying, to distract you from what's really going on.
Yeah, you had the largest
crazy.
earthquake on the East Coast somewhere. I forget what city.
It was New York, but like, who felt it though? Like nobody. And it's all right. And I think the earthquake scale goes to 8. I believe this was a 4.5, and nobody said nothing until after it was reported. Like they don't have any 911 transcript calls of like, my store is moving, stuff falling off the shelf. There's no 911 calls. You know what I'm saying? It was just no one even knew what happened. So sure, that's man made too, I guess. Fuck it. Fuck it. That's man made too.
But here's the thing. So are they trying to cause like, public, they're trying to like what's the word? They're not trying to do not trying to induce panic, but are they just trying to bring more attention to the eclipse by saying, "Oh, this is the reason why you should pay attention to the eclipse because it's doing something with." I don't know. I really can't comprehend as to why. I mean, I know they're making money off the event.
Everybody is though.
Yeah,
that's private businesses.
Especially with selling. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Now you're starting to make sense. You got more people concerned about the eclipse. So they say, you know what? Let's hype it up even more. Let's have an earthquake in the biggest city in America. Let's just bring more attention to it. And then people buy more glasses because they're trying to figure out if something's going to happen with the eclipse. Eclipse is going to happen, and then it's going to be over with. And a lot of people are going to make money.
Full disclosure, we did a 5K 1 mile walk event this weekend. They had a box of those glasses. I think it's probably like one per person. I took like 4. They're not like they're made of paper. They're not like plastic 3D glasses that you get if you go to Disney World or Universal Studios, or it's just a piece of paper, man, with some fucking film over it. Like, and people are buying them though, but I'm just saying it's not like even a coveted thing. Like I took 4 of them. I'm gonna tape one to the back of my phone, you know what I'm saying, and videotape their clips. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how expensive or whatever the glasses are. Like it's not even. I don't know, if you sell it. Shit. Long story short, what I'm saying is I got one day to be selling these glasses. I'm trying to make some money, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it's about, I need to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of
crazy.
At my job, they donated the glasses, but I know that they came straight from NASA. They say so. I mean, I guess these might be the premium joints. But hey, I'm gonna wear them. Hey, hopefully nothing don't happen.
It's straight from NASA.
Hey, it says NASA approved or something.
The John Glenn Research Center dropped off glasses for y'all. Hey, nigga, that's hilarious, man.
I trust him.
Hey.
Like, okay.
Hey, that's funny as hell, man.
Like, it probably took 10 cents to make these glasses, but I'm gonna trust my eyesight with them.
That's why I took 4, man. I might double up, nigga. Like, I don't need the scorched retina. You know what I'm saying? I like my eyesight.
I'll tell you this now: if you can put your glasses on and you can see the light bulb in your
Oh,
room.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nigga, I got
Those
these
are the counterfeits, man.
man. I got this bright ass light. If I could see this light, we doing something wrong. Nigga, that's why you gotta double up. What was the other one? Oh, so the end of the world predictions, man. You got any end of the world theories you can think of dealing with the eclipse?
I mean, let's say the electricity goes out, never goes back on again, and it'll be the strongest man survives because a lot of people are not gonna make it. Just ask yourself right now: can you make a fire? Like, I'm sure you have lighter fluid and stuff like that, but that's eventually gonna run out.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to make a fire because in Cleveland it gets cold, so it's gonna be a rough winter. We have the deer population is strong, so I mean you'll be able to
Oh,
hunt,
nigga, that's for
but
real. That's definitely for
then
real.
it may be lawless out here, so you know people might try to rob you for your deer meat.
Nigga. All I know is that it's homeless people survive every winter in Cleveland somehow. So I'm pretty sure, nigga. You know, I mean, it'd be the same homeless people we've seen since we've been in high and middle school. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the same people with the same stories or whatever. So I'm pretty sure that we can we gotta be able to figure it out, man. If they can we gotta be able to figure it out. That do remind me though that we should be doing a part 2 or planning a part 2 to our survival story or show that we did last year on starting a fire and a whole bunch of other stuff survival wise. So it's just something to think about.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we should probably start with the basics. How to make a fire,
For
how
sure.
to how to, sterilize water, boil it. Hey, I seen that they have these tablets that you can put in the water. Put in the water and you
Mm-hmm.
shake it up and it will separate anything that's not water, and then you just take out the you can like pinch off the part that's not water and be good.
So I got the tablets and I got the life straws, and we can definitely test all this shit. We can definitely do this. I got the tablets. We got to go down. We got to go down and get the worst water, not just Lake Erie water. We got to get some Cuyahoga River water. You know what I'm saying? Like between the flats, that Cuyahoga River water. That shit is poison. That shit is definitely poison. You know what I'm saying? So we could test it. You know what I'm saying? Some debris in the water and see if it separates, and then you're supposed to just drink the stuff that's at the top. I remember it's talking about bleach or whatever, like a cap full of bleach for however many. It's a stringent measurement thing, but it's easier just to use the tablets and stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
you
You're just drinking bleach then.
yeah,
You
I'm
know
like
what I'm
you
saying?
telling me to put like you see how people do their laundry. Like
Yeah,
you supposed to put a
that's
cap full. People put damn near the whole bottle.
porn. Yeah,
So you trust
yeah,
these same hands to dilute my water? Nah, I mean not
yeah,
dilute, but sterilize my water. No. Mm-mm.
yeah. It's crazy, man.
I've been trying to see somebody for 12 years. Damn near how to put bleach in the wash machine. They can't do it. So
Yeah. This is not it's not worth the risk of it. But yeah, so we can definitely dive into that for sure.
hold
As
on, let
far
me
as
ask,
go ahead.
before sorry to cut you off, but
No, you good.
we got to back it up a little bit. Like you mentioned, when you went to that 5K, you got those glasses. Are we gonna have glasses at our 5? Well, actually, it's gonna be over with because
Yeah.
when is it?
The eclipse is tomorrow. Our 5K is June 8th. So
Oh,
actually,
it's a month
that
away.
would make it a couple like 2 months away. You know what I'm saying? You guys can definitely have some of these. You can have This one here from our first. You can't get these anymore, but these from our first event here and from our second annual here. This is something different. This is something I did on the side. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to see, but it got a movable mouth pause. You know what I'm saying? This is a Day of the Dead, medal. Now look, I love our medals. This shit might be top shelf.
You said
Top
Day
shelf
of the
shit.
Dead.
Yeah, Mexico's Day of the Dead. 47 kilometers. Yeah, man. And the metal's cold though. Like, metal's raw. I can't even really zoom in. I had to post a picture on our Instagram or something later today, but cold though.
Yeah, I mean, just from here, it just looked very colorful. Even the ribbon.
Yeah, the ribbon. Yeah, it's super sweet. Now I love ours. Don't get me wrong, because anybody can make a metal out of metal, but making a metal out of stone, come on, man, it's got to be on some different shit. But that one, that Day of the Dead one, that's pretty legit though.
Yeah, I want to know how much how much they.
Yeah,
we know the prices of metals. I don't want to know how much they pay for that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy though. But yeah, ours June 8th, epiphany.5k.run. There's a website you can go to sign up, invite your friends, invite your family to come out and support. You can volunteer if you are not interested in doing the 5K. If you want to walk but don't want to do the 5K, you can also do the 1 mile fun walk we got going on this year for the first time. So, like I said, epiphany.5k.run or scan the QR code that's at the top of the top right of your screen. Go ahead and sign up, man. 2 months away, 2 months out.
For sure, it's gonna be a good time, just like all the other ones.
Man, of course. Let me see. What did I see? It was it was something like so we're talking about conspiracies and the end of the world. I seen something that was like 2024 eclipse is exactly 6 months. I'm sorry, 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days since the 2017 eclipse. Even though that's four sixes and not 3, so
it's close enough.
I don't really know. I don't really know how that works into it. But
nah, that's too close. See what I'm saying? These conspiracy theories might be onto something, man.
They be good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It could be angels falling from grace on this day. Like they black it out so you can't see the sky.
So you can't see them falling. Man, I don't even know if that math is 100% correct. You know what I'm saying? I didn't break it down, but I feel like that's I feel like it's a little over 6 years, like or a little over 6 months. So it is 6 years, but I think it's like 7 months maybe. But I didn't break it all the way down. But anyway, that was the one I heard. I'm like, come on, man. Come on now. It's crazy.
I can hear the sermons now. 6 years, 6 months, and 6 days, and 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours, right? 6 hours. Exactly. And by the way, you know what I'm saying? The days and lining up perfectly is going to debate or is going to depend on exactly where you are. Because here in Cleveland, like our total eclipse don't start until 3/13, but in a different area, you'll get it either before that or after that. So even that time doesn't even accurately line up perfectly if we're being honest. You know what I'm saying? And you telling me all this stuff is going to happen? You got 4 minutes of total darkness. 4 minutes. That's it. 3 minutes and 50 seconds if you want to be specific. 3 minutes and
Look,
50 seconds. So
look, these
figure it
aliens
out.
got special ships that fly like
Light,
10 times faster than the speed of light.
yeah, light years.
And Tom,
Yeah,
and 4 minutes to us is like 4 hours to them. So
yeah. Well, good luck. Good luck is all I can say. It's so fucking crazy. Man, they I don't know. The end of the world, man. Good probably. It's probably a good idea because every day we get more and more messed up of a place. So fuck it. I'm with that too. I'm supporting that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting it. If that's the end, I'm supporting. That's funny. What was the last one? Go ahead.
I just hope the world don't end because I got stuff to do, man. My life ain't over yet. I ain't living long. You know, some people are like, yeah, I lived long enough. Nah, nah. I still got stuff to do, man.
Man. Do you? Like, what kind of stuff you got to do that's more important than the world ending? And then even yeah, what type of stuff you got to do?
Shit, live the rest of my life.
No,
I don't know what's gonna happen. I might be missing out on a lot just because the aliens gonna invade.
That's over with.
That's
over with. Over with, man. Man. So I seen maybe I'm weird for thinking that everybody else is weird. Like, so maybe I might just be the weird one, right? Like, it's possible. But so, like, for the last one of New Age beliefs and spiritual conspiracies, you familiar? Well, you've been to what's the spot in Massachusetts? Salem. You've been to Salem, right? And are you familiar with that? How do you say it? So witches, of course, but like not warlocks, but like Wiccans, I guess is how you pronounce it.
Wiccan.
What Wiccans.
This is all new to me.
What?
Oh, Wiccan? What is that?
Yeah, it's like a I think Wicca, the Wicca is like a nature-based pagan belief system, right? Wiccans is somebody that belongs to that religion, so they worship like nature, right? They Mother Earth, Father Sky, type of weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with all due respect, of course. But yeah, that's what a Wiccan is. Like somebody that believes, they worship nature, I guess. But pagans and druids, all these people think that like the solar eclipse is a powerful source of energy for them, like a renewal of I don't know, whatever they believe, you know what I'm saying, of healing, I guess, transformation, I don't know, it's weird, man. And like the part that I keep coming back to is, all right, it's a solar eclipse here, but what about California or like these places? Do those pagans and shit, like, do they not get a chance to be renewed or whatever because they're not, or do you have to travel here and be in the line? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of these Wiccans.
It's funny.
I ain't trying to restart my computer right now. That would suck. But yeah, a lot of these Wiccans, they travel here just so they can spread their energy or receive their energy or whatever. So all of that, witchcraft stuff is, and it's in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Look, when I went to Salem, we went in this store. It was like like I don't remember the name of the store, but it was basically a witch store, and they had all of this, oils that heal you, and then you can get the rocks that'll make you feel good, and all this other stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm in the store. I'm talking to the sales associate, and she says, "Well, I use this, and I use that." I'm like, "Okay, why do you use this?" I'm just curious. She said, "Well, I'm a witch, so these are the type of things that we use." What?
Man.
So, you hear about I mean, you hear about wizards and witches. I never met a wizard. But
A warlock, nigga, is
right,
Merlin.
right. But I guess I can say I met a witch because every one of those they wasn't just sales associates. No, they was like, I practice witchcraft. Like, this is what I was like, man, let's get out of here, man. Don't buy nothing in this store. And there was a line to get in the store, which was crazy.
That's
So you
crazy
got,
to me.
all these people that practice witchcraft. So they in Cleveland right now. So, Cleveland is one of the closest places of totality to Salem. So probably in the city.
Man, well, be sure to go check out the Witch Museum, the Museum of Witchcraft and Paranormal here in Cleveland. While you guys are here,
Where?
support our local business. Support our local business. You don't know
No.
we got a witchcraft museum here. It's over on it's like on the west side of Cleveland. It's off of Pearl.
Of course.
Like Pearl, right. It's like Pearl and Broadview, or it's on Broadview, right before you get to Pearl, in the middle of the area where they probably could use some witchcraft to save the area. Hold on, let me here, I'll pull it up for you. Pause. It's the Buckland Museum of, I'm pretty sure this is it. Let me see. Yeah, let me so here's some free advertising for Buckland because we want to support our local businesses here.
Yeah, we most definitely give you a plug, but will I show up?
Yeah, I've never been inside this place because why the fuck? Why would you?
Like that?
Hey, witches don't need spell check. We've been spelling it wrong the whole time. But yeah, so anyway, they open tomorrow, and they do tours at 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If they're smart, they would open up immediately first thing in the morning and let people come tour, but whatever. But yeah, man, look at these pictures of items. It's a pentagram right there. I know what that is. You can do guided tours. They got workshops that they do. I'm sure all these are real names. Roadside America and Hunt Joint and Atlas Obscuria. Has to be real names. But yeah, anyway, it's 2155 Broadview Road in Cleveland, Ohio, 44109. Be sure to drop off all your cash as the moon covers the sun. Support our local businesses.
That's a no for me.
Dude, I can't believe you never heard of this place. I mean, I can't believe it.
I mean, I'm not into that type of stuff. I mean, I have a significant other who, she is very into this stuff. I try to stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee if after the show I walk into the living room, this Ghost Adventure is gonna be on the screen.
Nigga, hilarious.
I can kind of hold on. I can hear her right now. I'm not even kidding. If
well, I know. Hopefully, you off work tomorrow because I know what you're doing. Pause. You're gonna be sitting on the floor like this guy inside of this magic circle. Inside of this pentagram.
See, I never. I'm still not really a believer in that stuff at all. But
look at this guy, fucking weirdo.
I'm not into this stuff at all, but maybe, just maybe, for our next Halloween show or something, I might share my experience when I went to Salem because that was crazy. But I'll never be
Man.
sitting in front of a star like that or whatever that is.
Yeah, this dude wild, man. Fucking insane. You know what I'm gonna do? For my witchcraft experience, I'm gonna put on that Bone East 99. I'm gonna listen to listen to Mr. Ouija a couple times and that's gonna be the extent as far as I can go.
You get busy bone on the show and
Nigga. I'm
perfect vibe.
look at this nigga. I mean, look at this wizard or
Merlin.
warlock or something. It is Merlin, man. Now that is a dope ass cloak. I ain't gonna lie. If I was in like the clan or something, I'm like, give me everything except for the star. The clan, you heard me.
The grand wizard.
Nigga, I need the purple joint though. So, tours are only $8. You want to buy them in advance. Go to bucklandmuseum.org, support our local businesses, and leave all your money at the door, please. Please. If you got family that like into witchcraft, definitely bring them out too. Would you ever do a tarot card reading? Tarot card? I don't know exactly know the pronunciation.
Hell no.
Well,
You look like you did one.
Easy. No, you think? First off, I'm too skeptical of everything to be doing that shit. Secondly, my grandmother ain't about to. I can't have that. I can't. That wasn't a part of the growing up process. I couldn't even read Harry Potter when I was younger. My grandmother wasn't playing that shit, so that damn sure ain't doing no. Hey, I'm just saying. So if she feel that way about Harry Potter, you think I'm going to get a tarot card reading? Crazy.
Look,
fucking Miss Cleo, nigga. If it was Miss Cleo doing it, maybe.
Hell no,
nigga, maybe just because the entertainment.
Yeah, I think us as black men, like we have, we stereotype all of that witchcraft, wizard stuff. Because
show me one.
We grew up.
Show me one. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
No,
I was about to say show me a black.
No. I was gonna say that we are so against it because we grew up in the church, right? So anything that has to do with ghosts and spirits and demons and stuff, hell, like immediate no. So that's why I'm like, man, I'm not trying to, because it's always been okay. If you let that in your house, it's gonna be in your house. I'm not trying to have some demon and get in my house for what.
That's what I'm saying. To even open up the doors for that, nigga, I'm not doing that shit. That's crazy.
What I'm saying. Like even scary movies, like you open up the door, and then next thing you know, you out here, you waking up in the middle of a mall, and you gonna say that you was possessed by something. I don't know, but no, we so that's always been our thinking. But it's like, man, after I went to Salem, it's still my thinking. And I was just looking like, man, like leave, like I'm not trying to be all. But after that one picture I took and I saw, I'm like, man, it's still on my phone. I think my phone might be 100. Like I should just delete the picture, but it's the only evidence I have.
Man, you and your wife, man, you should buy her tickets to the Witch Museum. Y'all should go hang out. Since it's a new discovery for y'all, which y'all don't got nothing to do tomorrow. It's $8. Y'all got it. And go do the full experience. Do the full experience, man. That's all you got to do. Nigga, that's crazy. Yeah, so good luck with good luck. That's all I can say. Because I don't do you have any plausible conspiracy theories pertaining to the eclipse anything besides it's just what happens in nature. Like you have anything.
Um, like the number one thing that I can go to is aliens. Like it's got to be. It has to be some type of situation with the aliens out there. I mean, you try to say we got all these planets and the sun and the moon, and it's not affecting the solar system like that. And then we just had all these aliens, you know, being
uh,
spotted. And
that's
our
funny.
president, our former president, said aliens were real. So it's something going
Mm-hmm.
on out there. Like that's the one that I would believe. But I don't, from what I heard, the aliens are already here. They took over all of the celebrities, and they're like lizards or something. So Jay Z lizard, P Diddy a lizard.
Puffy, man, that nigga. Hey, he that might be my favorite conspiracy, nigga. Is that nigga Puffy doing all that stuff is my favorite conspiracy.
My favorite thing from the my favorite thing from the Diddy situation is no Diddy. Like that's my favorite thing that come from the situation. No Diddy is like the perfect 2024 uh 2024
I
what do you
can't.
call it? Censorship.
Yeah, I can't. My man ain't been charged with nothing yet, so I can't give him that. And I'm old, so I have a hard time passing the baton to the younger generation of like for like new um acceptable slang. You know what I'm saying? Although it's hysterical. Every time I hear somebody say it, I laugh uncontrollably. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ridiculous. But you know, I can't I can't put that on my man. Yeah, he ain't been charged with nothing. This is a bunch of hearsay. I can't give him that one. Even though he been saying crazy stuff forever. Like, I remember Jamie Foxx had an old Foxhole Radio episode where he was talking about how he used to throw parties at his house. But he's like, I wouldn't go, but it would be like competing parties or whatever. Like, but
He said he
he was
wouldn't
talking
go.
about like, God, yeah, I'm not going to Puffy's party, but we'll have competing parties or whatever. And I just thought that shit was hysterical, man.
When
Angel said she blamed it on TikTok. That's funny.
when Cat Williams said, if P Diddy asks you to party, you got to tell him no.
Sometimes you got to tell them no, nigga. That's hilarious. That's fucking hysterical. Hey, but look, all right, now you made me defend Puffy, man. I hate to do it. Not want to say defend him, but the same way it was like a thing with R. Kelly where everybody in the black community knew, like, man, that boy ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But nobody would say nothing publicly, or nobody would say nothing, like nothing was happening. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talked about him and Aaliyah and blah, blah, blah forever, but nobody would actually stop listening to his music. Nobody would actually condemn this dude until everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? Like now you're like, oh, now we got to say something or whatever. The same way with Puffy. People have been saying you can't party with that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't like. I remember Denzel Washington had. I remember Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington did an interview, man, where he was talking about. He's like, man, he said, you can go to the parties, but you got to leave. Oh, what did he say? You got to leave before the demons get there or some shit. It was, you got to leave before the evil gets there or something like that. And I'm like, nigga, yes. Like people been saying that shit forever. But nobody wants to actually put a name to it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You go make your rounds, you meet,
Go,
celebrities that you never met before, make connections,
man,
and then you gone.
get out of there, man.
Don't
Nigga,
drink,
that's
don't
just,
don't smoke, don't do nothing. Just talk, have a good
nigga.
time. You know what I'm saying? Then you out. It's you know what I'm saying? Like hey, but remember a long time ago when Exhibit had said he went to a Diddy party and he said this room, he saw Diddy in there with some with some guys doing some, you know what I'm saying, some wild stuff. And you know, he had to go and apologize and say, "Oh, he made it up and never happened." Now look, we're in 2024, and it's coming out. You know, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
man.
hey, I mean, it's been talked about for a minute.
When Cameron was talking about the story where he's like, I was on, but Mace wasn't on yet. He said, I went to his apartment to hang out or whatever. He said he went to use the bathroom. There was a like a dildo on the back of the toilet or some shit, or on the sink or something. And he's like, I came out and asked Mace, like, what's up with what's up with that? He's like, man, that's old boy joint. Talk about puppet. That's old boy joint. You ain't see that?
I believe I saw it, but I forgot about that.
Nigga. That nigga was like, he said, I came out and asked Mace, like, what's up with the 1-2 in the bathroom? That nigga like, man, that's old boy joints, man. I don't got nothing to do with that, nigga. He like, yeah, but it's your bathroom though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got no issues with that? Nigga, that shit was crazy. So I'm just saying, I can't I can't be a part of the no Diddy shit until my man get a conviction or something. Because,
but what you supposed to say about your employee? Like, that's your employer. That's somebody a big mogul in the music industry. What you gonna go on TV and say, oh, he gay and he doing all this, he gonna cut your water off? Like, you ain't making no money, and he gonna blow your car up. And he might shoot you. And he might shoot you while you riding in your car.
Man, I agree. I think that's why I agree. I get it. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's why everybody feeling bold, ex-security guards and all that stuff. Like, everybody bold now, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't got wrapped up in some other stuff. Now everybody want to pile on, but the whole time, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it could be true.
It took a woman to come out. It took a woman to come out and say
every
he did
time.
X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, what you mean, Kid Cudi car got blew up?
It's crazy. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. I'm trying. That's why. What Jay-Z said, man. Jay-Z said on the thing. He's like, man. He said it's always got to be the devil. That's some nigga shit, man. He said niggas just hate you when you get like nigga rich. Like when you get nigga rich, they just put the devil on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always some evil shit.
I'm glad you mentioned your boy, because they said he even worse than Diddy.
Hey. Try and catch him though.
Look,
try and catch him though.
Hypothetically, if Jay-Z and Beyonce was on that same Diddy shit, how would you feel about all those classic albums that you love?
I would have to denounce everything. I would have to do it. If he came out that Cuz was in the room or some wild shit, like, I would have to denounce everything. I had to do it. That would affect me to my core, and like I would have to find new music and shit. Like, I you know what I'm saying? I would have to purge that from my system, like new Kanye. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have to completely. I have a void, man.
But it'd be 100 times worse than R. Kelly. Like, R. Kelly got hits out here,
for sure,
classic hits. But when it comes to Hov, like, R. Kelly was there, but when it comes to Jay-Z, like, that's, you know what I'm saying?
I got the quote that I mentioned in the last episode. Nigga, I'm looking at it right now, like on the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy. Man, we got like a minute left. We got one more video to play. We're gonna get out of here. We appreciate y'all joining us. Enjoy the eclipse tomorrow. Listen to the clips too. Why not? Be safe. Don't look at the sun. All that good stuff. And we'll see y'all next week, man. Stay safe out there.
Remember to
salute to the city as always. Yeah, salute to the city too.
Mm-hmm. See y'all next time.
Yep.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! Dear God, it's beautiful.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?